Man, oh man, it just got super intense. 3 officers taking on 1 suspect. How that suspect survived? Oh boy.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Ron Jones reports police body cam, shocking encounter.
Hello everyone, I'm Ron Jones. I'm a former police sergeant and welcome to Police Body Cam Shocking Encounters. We're gonna head out to Cali where some officers are taking on a dangerous DUI situation, and within seconds, bullets start to fly.
Mendocino, California reports of a DUI on the side of the road.
It's a blue van across from 7240 Yuba Drive.
The officer gets out to investigate and finds a suspect apparently drunk at the wheel. The driver explains what he's doing here.
My car just died out. I don't know if it's not the gas or the battery.
Right here?
Yeah.
Not LA.
2 more deputies arrive as backup.
What are you doing over here?
Yeah, like I was telling your friend, my car battery died.
Now here's something interesting. One of the deputies walks around the front of the vehicle to the driver's side window.
You mind taking the keys out for me real quick?
The officers and driver are just moments away from a shootout.
Well, the shooting is about to start and it is going to be extremely intense. But let me set the scene for you. So you have the 1 officer on the driver's side speaking with the suspect, right? Right here. And then you have 2 other officers on the other side who are trying to engage the suspect as well. Now, those officers have to be aware of this officer on the driver's side when the shooting starts. But it seems like it doesn't matter. Watch what happens next.
The driver gets impatient and it's on.
Hey, don't reach, bro, don't reach! Gun! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Bullets are now flying in all directions. 15 shots total. The driver then crawls to the back of the van.
I see you! Hands up! Hands up!
There's an innocent bystander off camera. Officers think she's been shot.
Hey, man! Run! Man, get back! She's injured. Is she okay? Get her! Oh, dude. Hey, get out of the van now! Get out. There's someone injured back there. Back there. Get back! Get out, bud! What? Slowly! Slowly! Come out of the van! Him or no? Yeah. Hey, bro, come on! Hey! Come on! Slowly! Hey! Don't reach for that gun! Reach! Slowly open the door! Do not reach for that gun! You will get shot!
As he climbs out, the officers later learn the bystander was never hit, only shaken by the gunfire.
Come out the window now! Do not reach for that gun, or you will be shot.
Is he still armed?
On the ground, on your fucking face! Now! Keep coming out. Taser. Taser. Hit him with the taser, bro.
What is he reaching for?
Hit him.
Fortunately, not a weapon.
Make sure nobody else is in that vehicle. Clear that.
He's taken into custody. Let's watch the exchange of gunfire again. It seems like the officers could have possibly hit each other by friendly fire. Luckily, they didn't. With all those bullets flying in the air, the suspect was only hit once, and he survived.
So what do you think? Especially you law enforcement professionals out there. What do you think about the tactics of the 3 officers? Would you do anything different during that vicious shootout? Let's keep it right here in Northern California, where just a minor traffic violation turns into a major shootout. A police shootout erupts in California.
Let me see your hands right now.
October 23rd, 2017, Officer Daniel Bristow of the Lodi Police Department, which is near Sacramento, pulls over this white SUV. Officer Bristow allegedly saw the driver using his cell phone illegally. The dispatcher has the vehicle description and the officer's location. Okay, so here's a quick tactical tip. When the officer pulls the car over, he has to make sure that he's positioned properly behind the vehicle before he approaches. He's a little more than 10 feet behind the suspect vehicle, and he has to create a little alleyway so that if there's traffic coming from behind him, he won't get injured. Also, something that is crucial. As the officer looks inside the vehicle, he notices the driver throwing something in the back seat to a passenger sitting behind him. And now we're moments away from it turning into a wicked situation. Not only is he engaging the driver, but he's concerned about someone who is hiding in the back seat. Watch as the officer, when he's speaking with the driver, he keeps his hand on his weapon. Not sure what's going on with the driver and passenger, he calls for backup just in case. He needs that second officer because he's already noticed that there is something hinky going on in the back seat of this car. The job of that backup officer is to provide cover or protection for that first officer who arrived on the scene, and also to have a couple of eyes on the guy who's in the back seat, because the shootout is just moments away. When the cover officer arrives, he immediately strikes up a conversation with the backseat passenger, later identified as Matthew Paleta. Let's listen in.
Hey, put your hands on your lap, man.
The cover officer, later identified as Dominique Carrillo, keeps his hand near his weapon as he talks to the suspect.
What's going on, man? What? You're sick?
Believing Paleta is hiding something in his hand, the officer draws his weapon.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands right now.
Another tactical tip, both officers triangle the driver and suspect just in case they have to start shooting. They want to make sure they're not hit by each other's friendly fire. They'll learn Paleta has a gun.
Let me see your hands right now. Listen, there is a hey! Let me see your hands.
We need more units.
They ask for more officers to respond code 3 with lights and sirens.
Let me see your hands right now.
Watch what happens when the driver steps out and the passenger lunges from the back seat. That's when bullets start to fly.
Shot fired.
Now that Paleta is down, what about the driver? Does he have a weapon? He gives up.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands right now.
The county DA calls this shooting justified.
Stay on the ground right now. Start medics.
So what do you think? Justified? Not justified? Would you do anything differently? Our last stop is Metro Atlanta, where a man is accused of trying to kill his dad, and then 30 days later, an officer. It does not end well. Coweta County International Park, April 18th, 2021. Officers pursue a suspect accused of stealing a car.
Get on the ground.
During the foot chase, he allegedly opened fire on the officer. The officer returns fire. That was April 18th, 2021. But this violent confrontation actually begins on March 19th. The same suspect is accused of threatening his father with a gun. They ended up getting in a shootout at their home. His father survives the gunfire, and then hours later, the son is arrested for aggravated assault and possession of a firearm. But the Coweta County DA's office declined to prosecute because of the suspect's mental health. He was free to go. Fast forward back to the original scene 30 days later, after the gun battle with his father. The suspect accused of not only stealing his friend's car, but being armed with a handgun.
Get on the ground.
The deputy followed, trying to stop him using a taser, but that failed. When he's ordered to stop, the suspect allegedly turns and fires at the officer, and gunfire erupts. The suspect is hit and drops to the ground. As part of police survival training, the officer immediately takes cover behind his vehicle. The suspect survived, but is now paralyzed. The deputy was not hurt. Well, as you just saw there, being a police officer can be extremely intense. Every day is different, nothing stays the same. There's no such thing as a routine day. That's why I'm encouraging you to support our heroes in blue. Until next time, keep your family safe and have a fantastic day.